The Joe Rogan Experience.
Forever?
Yeah. I'm 51. I started training when I was really seriously when I was 15.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, so what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah. That's how I was feeling.
I was rapping.
Were you rapping when you were 15?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. When did you first get into studio? That's one thing I really admire about a lot of rappers. Guys are always working.
Yeah.
Rappers are always in the studio.
Hopefully.
That's like a big thing, though.
Yeah.
It's like there's a discipline aspect to it that I don't think that gets appreciated.
Yeah.
You have to be. You're always in the lab.
Yeah.
You're always working
Constantly. It's like training. You gotta work at it.
It's competitive.
It's competitive. You gotta be in the studio. You gotta work with producers. You gotta be fucking knowing who's next and who's, you know what I'm saying? Like working with them and shit like that. So like at the end of the day, it's a craft. Shit. I've been in the studio since I was like 14, 15, and there was times when my dad used to have to tell me like, yo, get out of the studio. Like, go play with your friends. Be a kid. Be normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was times that shit happened. And even now, like, I don't really do normal shit. You know what I mean? I might like go to the movies or like go to Dave and Buster's or something like that. But like, I don't do shit. Like, I just go to the studio. I'd much rather just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Create.
Well, that's amazing that you figured it out so young. Like, how old were you when you knew you wanted to be a rapper?
I think I was in third grade. So, real shit. I think I was in third grade.
That's amazing.
I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle and I wanted to be a rapper. And I think a rapper was like a little bit more realistic. I'm working on being a Ninja Turtle now.
That's amazing. Third grade.
Yeah, third grade.
How old are you in third grade again? You're 9?
Yeah. You 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I started writing my first raps and shit.
Dude, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I was like watching music videos and I remember seeing like Puffy and Biggie and Bone Thugs and Harmonies, like one of my favorite groups.
Wow.
So I was like, yo, if I could do that, I'll be all right. And then by the time I was like 13, that's when the internet was really popular. So you could download like instrumentals and shit like that. So you didn't have to like have beats or anything. Then they started introducing, at-home equipment. They had like the little Tascam 4-track little bullshit thing that you could, you know what I mean? So I started fucking around on that, like doing my own little home studio. Then Fruity Loops came out, started making beats. Cool Edit Pro was like the program back then before Pro Tools. And yeah, that's how I got my start. Like just in the crib, just putting it together. Then then by the time I was like 16, I got like an internship at a studio in Pittsburgh where I was literally like answering the phones and running errands and going to pick up like office supplies and shit like that. And in return, they would pay me with studio time. So like I would just record like off, you know what I mean? Off the clock, you know what I mean? I had like 4 or 5 songs and that turned into a record deal.
Wow.
Yep. Got my first deal at 16.
That's an amazing story.
It's wild.
That's a movie story. That's crazy that you always knew.
Yeah, yep. It was something that I worked at for sure. Because it was like being in Pittsburgh. You ever been to Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty crazy out there, right?
Crazy how?
Like, it's just a really wild city. Like, the Midwest. So it's like, there's either a couple things you can do, and there's not a lot. And working a job is like the last thing that anybody wants to do in Pittsburgh. So all my cousins and everybody that I know do different shit than what I was willing to do. I was like, yo, I'm not trying to be that guy, like that. So I was like, how am I going to make a way for myself? You know what I mean? How the fuck am I going to still be fresh, still, you know what I mean, enjoy myself, have a good time, but be safe and like have fun. It was music, so.
It's amazing that you nailed it.
Yeah, yep.
And nailed it young.
Yep.
That's a beautiful thing to know what you want to do.
Yeah.
And just be working towards it.
Hell yeah.
For many people, that's the real problem. The real problem is like finding a thing.
Yeah.
You know, finding a thing that they really love so much they can put all their energy into.
Yeah. I mean, I'm blessed to grow up in a time, too, where technology was like taking over and shit. And I think like if you're my age and you like make music or got a camera or, you know what I mean? Anything around that, you good. Like, and now I think it's like if you have anything to do with weed, like, you know what I'm saying? If you know how to grow it, if you could sell it, if you could brand it, if you could come up with light technology or whatever it is, like that's gonna be the future for this generation. It's like pot.